Well, what's the feel like for you right now? Is this like bittersweet at all, or is it like, hey man, I'm here and that's all that matters? What's the emotion like for you?
Um, there's nothing bittersweet about being here. Obviously, the show didn't turn out the way that I had hoped for, but I'm here, so no, it's all sweet.
That's awesome. So obviously you didn't know right away that you were going to get the opportunity. So I mean, the gamble pays off. You're on the show. It doesn't go your way. What's the feeling like then? I mean, were you able to stay positive, or was it kind of a tough experience?
No, I was able to stay positive. I've got a phenomenal support system with my wife, with my team, my coaches, and we just stayed the course. In the event something like this happened, we didn't know if we were going to have to take another fight outside of this. But regardless, I had already quit my job, which, so we were able to take that time and really focus on just training in the event this came, or really go in for the next fight, and hopefully get here eventually.
Nice. When did you find out that you were going to be on this card?
Last Tuesday. So just like the Ultimate Fighter, it's all been last minute. So
That's crazy. So you just get a call and it's like, oh, by the way, do you want to fight on the card?
yeah, I was laying in bed resting from my first practice going into my second, and I got a text message, and it was a number that I didn't recognize, and I normally don't answer those when I'm taking a nap before practice. And I looked at it, and it was Mick. I said, hey, this is Mick from the UFC. Are you able to make weight, for the finale? And I was like, of course. And I didn't even know if he was talking about 185 or 170. So, but the answer is always
one.
yes. Yeah.
Hey, oh, lightweight. Oh, yeah, I'll make it.
Yeah, whatever it is.
That's awesome. So, I mean, you were training, like you said. I mean, like how intense were you hoping? I mean, were you holding out hope that maybe something like this would pop up?
Yeah, when I first started and I got back to Michigan from being on the Ultimate Fighter, we were all in training as if it were fight camp. As it got closer to the 28th and we saw the card was pretty full, we did think, okay, it's probably not going to happen on this card, but something's going to come up, and so we just stayed training.
That's awesome. So what do you think about the matchup? I mean, did it matter to you, the opponent or anything, or is it just we're going to take it?
No, the opponent didn't matter, and when I got the text message, they didn't tell me opponent or anything right away, and I'm looking on the card for all the other middleweights that were there, and I was like, Jesus Christ, there's some monsters on here. So then he said, we're looking to match you up with Andre, and Andre obviously was also on Team Ortega, and he and I became friends. He's one of the 2 to 3 people I kept in contact with after the house. So when they said they're looking to match me up with Andre, I know he's trying to get in, I'm trying to get in, so we'll go out there and we'll be opponents, and afterwards there's back to friends.
Have y'all talked at all since the matchup was made?
Not since the matchup has been made. I saw him on the bus going to Whole Foods, shook his hand or whatever, but I think he's in his zone. I need to be in my zone. We got to push that other stuff aside and really go out there and compete as athletes and opponents.
Nice. Obviously, I have respect for him as, I guess, a friend. What do you think about him as a competitor? What do you think about his game?
Strong competitor. Obviously, he's physically fit, physically strong, and he's a good matchup. He's going to be a good addition to the UFC, and I'm glad that both of us are going to get this shot to show what we're about.
Nice. Last thing for me, I guess. So how are you feeling about it? I mean, like, how are you looking at this? You know what I mean? Like, you put all in and you got the chance. It just seems like everything's kind of going your way. I mean, do you feel like this is a big moment, a must-win type situation, or do you feel pretty comfortable things will just work out the way they have been?
I'm never comfortable things are just going to work out. I really put in the work and effort to hopefully make those things into fruition. I'm going to go in there, obviously, to win. Coming into the Ultimate Fighter and fighting so quick and just not getting the results that I want, I don't think that I can afford to have a performance like that again and the UFC keep me around. That's not their brand. So there is a little bit of pressure there to go out and perform, but it's something that was eating at me already because I didn't get to in the first place. Everything coming in. I will take the 10 days notice versus 2 days notice. You have a little bit more time to process the feelings, the adrenaline, the excitement, all of the things that come with it, and then kind of ease into fight week, having dealt with all of those initial emotions where I didn't really get that opportunity coming into the house.
I've got a fun one for you. We've been asking all the guys about something that maybe happened in the house that didn't make it on TV that you think we should know about, a funny moment, anything like that. We heard about a nudie run and a howler head incident.
Both of those are pretty funny. I didn't expect the naked run. That was interesting. Happened here at the Apex. I think Cameron, I can't remember who it was, maybe Ryder, threw him into the pool on his, he was on the lounge recliner, whatever you call those. He threw that in the pool. That was pretty funny because there'd been a discussion, the Toyo Tires Challenge that we did, Volkanovski actually cheated to start that. He switched our gun from reverse to forward, and we didn't know it, and that didn't get aired. So I texted Volk and asked if he paid somebody to not put that in there, but he was kind of upset that it wasn't in there. So that was kind of funny. I mean, fair play on him to go and do that because it's all just fun stuff.